Welcome back. Officers and men of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps have been combing Plateau State in search of those involved in illegal mining. The NSCDC operation so far has resulted in some arrests, while a truck used in the illicit activity has been impounded. Our community report tonight focuses on the efforts at curbing illegal mining activities in Plateau State and protecting the environment from land degradation.
Now you're talking.
With the fall in oil prices, economies are now diversifying. Apart from agriculture, mining is one option that most governments are now exploring. An asset the Minister of Solid Minerals Development thinks must be safeguarded.
That's the security connection, that's the nexus between peace and development.
Plateau State is blessed with large mineral deposits because of its geological profile, but that is yet to be explored. 35 kilometers away from Jos, the capital city, is Ganawuri, a community in Riom Local Government Council. The residents here are predominantly farmers. But here's something unique about Ganawuri. The community is rich in tin and columbite tantalite. On its outskirts is this mining site. According to these miners, this is where they get their daily bread.
We are doing this one to help ourselves because our people, they not get what to eat, and they not get where to help themselves or to pay their school fees for their children.
But the NSCDC sees their activity as illegal and raided the site.
The materials they mine there, tin and columbite, I am told, are then taken from that place to nearby rivers where they are washed. We have surveyed the place for quite a long time and the arrest has been made. The case is currently in court now.
The traditional ruler of the community says is not aware of the illegal activity on the site.
I was informed who came and arrested about 3 boys who were mining in that place. This was something that I didn't take kindly because by the grace of God I didn't even know that something like this was happening, and I was not interested in what was happening there. That the civil defense should now come in is something that I'm very surprised about, because I don't know where the issue of the police terminated and where the issue of the civil defense now came in. And it got to a stage where they arrested somebody with the license to do tin mining.
While one of the affected miners says his papers are being processed by the State Indigenous Miners Association, PIMA promises to provide necessary legal support for them.
Civil defense called me to their office. They were accusing me about illegal mining. I told them that I'm not the one. So last month, the DPO called me to Riom, and then he put me to cell without anything. So I paid them. These are the papers from cadastral office. I pay everything, and then almost 95% of everything. I'm just waiting for them to issue my license.
Form them into cooperative, and they are coming even to assist some small loans to help them do their work. And then we have the cooperative now. Some of them will soon be getting their certificate from Commerce and Industry. That's because the cooperative are in different categories, all part of PIMA. And then once they got that, we now go to the Ministry of Mines and get them a small permit.
As the government continues to create alternative revenue generation through the abundance of mineral resources scattered across the nation, particularly in Plateau State, there's need to create conducive environment that will attract investors and improve mining methods away from the crude and hazardous method of digging and blasting practiced over the years.
Now you're talking.
And now to the arts. Unfinished Business is an exhibition by Chinze Ojobo at the National Museum in Lagos. This artist uses a lot of round objects and fabric on her works of art. She talks about issues that affect the girl child in society. That's where Art Review is headed tonight.
Unfinished Business, a 34th exhibition by Chinze Ojobo at the National Museum Onikon, Lagos. The artist seeks to tell the story of the society with particular focus on the girl child, especially as it concerns her rights as a human being and her potentials.
If you look at the picture down there, the girl child needs education. The girl child needs equal right. The girl child needs access to medicals, nutrition. The girl child needs to be respected. And there's been cases of rape, trafficking, abuse, and all that. So it needs to be, addressed. And so that's what I did.
The artist works mostly with acrylic on jute. She uses pieces of jute or burlap to texture either the canvas, paper, or vellum and paint with acrylic to build up more texture. She adds other materials like traditionally woven fabric such as kente or mudcloth, metal pieces and other found objects for effects.
I call that one Seed of Potential. I did that on Plexi, and I was inspired by the picture of Olajimeka, the picture they took, and it's called Seed of Potential. It's very inspiring that everybody in this world has a potential, and it depends on how you use it. And so her own was discovered, and she was blown up.
Her paintings are usually detailed, highly textured, and rich in symbolism. The colors are vibrant and full of energy. On other mediums, she creates watercolor paintings and expresses herself in metal and wood in 2- and 3-dimensional sculpture.
In sports news, the CAF Champions League two-time African champions Enyimba this evening defeated Tunisia's club side Etoile du Sahel 3-0 in the first leg of their last 16 tie in Port Harcourt to move a step closer to the group phase of the competition. Mfon Udo gave Enyimba the lead after 9 minutes from the penalty spot. He doubled their advantage in the 55th minute and completed his treble 10 minutes to regulation time. The last time Enyimba played in the group phase of the competition was in 2011. The return leg will be played in Tunisia on Tuesday, April 19th. In the Nigerian Professional Football League, Heartland this evening defeated Rivers United 2-1 in a matchday clash in Owerri. The Nazi Millionaires opened the scoring in the 24th minute through Anthony Usu, but their celebration was cut short 14 minutes later when Nonso Okonkwo equalized for the visitors. On resumption of the second half, substitute Onyebuchi Ajunwa netted the winner for the hosts in the 79th minute. Heartland now have 14 points from 10 games, while Rivers United have 16 points from 11 games.
A good delivery again. That time it's headed away, but not quite lost yet. And the ball turns around and creeps into the net. It is the equalizer. And, well, I think they have worked for it. It's Chinonso Okonkwo. They're from a good position where they can dig out something. And what a finish that was. What an absolute stunner. What a totally unexpected goal. And that is the substitute.
That was masterfully done. It was the devilish kind of free kick, and he was left all alone.
In other league games decided this evening, Ikorodu United were forced to a goalless draw by visiting Sunshine Stars of Akure. El Kanemi got off to a flying start on their return to their home ground Maiduguri with a 2-0 win against Shooting Stars. Kano Pillars came from behind to beat hard-fighting Nasarawa United 2-1 in Kano. Plateau United beat Giwa FC 2-0 in the Jos Derby. Warriors recorded their third win in 9 games with a 1-0 win against MFM FC. Aqua United beat Niger Tornadoes 2-0. In the English Premier League, Leicester City this evening won their 5th match in succession to go a step closer to winning this season's title. Jamie Vardy scored twice against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. 3 wins from the last 5 games will guarantee Leicester the first ever top-flight title, while Sunderland remain 4 points from safety. In other EPL games, Dele Alli, Toby Alderweireld and Eric Lamela struck in 6 second-half minutes as Tottenham Hotspur beat Manchester United 3-0 to keep Premier League leaders Leicester City in sight. Liverpool beat Stoke City 4-1. FIFA officials today continued inspection of stadiums for the 2018 FIFA World Cup to be hosted by Russia. A team inspected work at the first stadium in Sochi that will stage 6 World Cup matches, including one of the quarterfinals. It will also host 4 matches of the Confederations Cup in 2017. The head of the FIFA monitoring group for the 2018 World Cup, Chris Unger, said the inspection was looking into the support infrastructure of the city as well.
We're concentrating on the stadium today, but we also have an inspection group that are inspecting hotels, inspecting training sites, because it doesn't end here at the stadium. It obviously includes all the other facilities that the various teams that are coming will need, that the media will require, and all the other spectators and the groups that are coming to Sochi.
Filipino boxer Manny Pacquiao says he will now concentrate on his family and local politics after his victory by unanimous decision in the match with Timothy Bradley in Las Vegas. A 37-year-old Pacquiao knocked down his rival twice in the 7th and 9th rounds before cruising to a 116-110 on all 3 judges' scorecards. According to fight statistics, Pacquiao landed 122 of 439 punches, it's 28%, while Bradley connected on 99 of 302 blows, that's about 33%.
Already decided that and commitment to my family that after this fight I'm going to go back home and spend more time with them, and they took about retirement that gonna be and focus to help the people, serve the people in the Philippines. And that's my priority right now and focus.
We came up short tonight. Manny Pacquiao was strong. He was solid. It somehow knew what I was going to be doing, where I was going to be at. Him and Freddie Roach came up with a great game plan. And I got defeated, man. He was phenomenal. He was strong, man.
Away from sports news, Chadans today voted in the country's presidential election, where President Idris Deby hopes to clinch another term in office. If he wins, this will be his 5th since he took power 26 years ago. The country has not had a strong opposition, even in the last election in 2011. The main opposition boycotted the election, allowing President Deby win another term. Analysts say he will likely win again because the opposition is not united. While the country has been working with Nigeria to dispel the Boko Haram insurgents group, it has had a few problems of its own, but has been trying to suppress unrest this year over delays in the payments of civil servant salaries and a recruitment freeze. A judicial inquiry has been launched into the explosion and fire at the Pundagal temple in Paravur, the state of Kerala in India. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was at the scene earlier today, said the incident was heartrending and shocking beyond words. Over 100 people died in the incident, where emergency teams were said to have been slow in reaching the area. Rescue teams, however, used bulldozers to clear the area, looking for survivors. Nearly 400 people were injured. The incident happened when a faulty firework fell onto a large stockpile of fireworks. The building then collapsed, causing many of the deaths. Hundreds of people had gathered to watch the fireworks display as part of a local New Year festival. Officials said the temple had been denied permission on safety grounds to hold the fireworks display, but it had gone ahead under pressure from the crowd. Major cities across Southwest Asia today experienced a magnitude 6.6 earthquake. Authorities said it struck at a depth of 210 kilometers, the same depth it was at last year. Afghanistan has been the hardest hit, while tremors have been felt as far as Kabul, Islamabad, Lahore and Delhi, causing residents to flee their homes. 27 people have been admitted in hospital in Pakistan, but there are no reports of significant damage. Across the region, transport services have been halted temporarily. And the main news again. The president today continued his diplomatic shuttle as he made his first visit to China to canvass more infrastructure partnership for Nigeria. The federal government asked Nigerians to exercise patience as the Minister of Information regretted the pains experienced across the country over cases of fuel scarcity. And over 100 people were killed today in an explosion and blazes sparked by fireworks occurring at a Hindu temple in the Indian state of Kerala. That's News at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amalachi Ubani. Good night.